So now that you have the core mechanics in your head that we discussed in the last video, which of course if you haven't seen the previous episodes yet, I'd highly encourage you to do so before we proceed with this one. We now move on to playing against other players and the things to consider whilst playing in order to become better, faster. And again, before we get started, I'd just like to remind everyone about the race to 10,000 subscribers between me and these other content creators. A couple of them have seen a big surge recently, so I'd really appreciate it if you could help me close the gap. And a big thanks to everyone who has supported me so far. Hitting 2,000 subs so soon after hitting 1,000 subs has been so inspiring for me, and I really look forward to creating more content for you as time goes on. Also, as a quick reminder, if anyone wants to come and hang out with me live, I stream every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday over on Twitch, and there's a link to that in the description below. But now let's get on with it. Now before we jump into our first online game, you will notice that the only online matchmaking you can do to start off with is in the casual playlist, as you must be at least level 10 to play in the competitive matchmaking playlists. There is still skill-based matchmaking in casual as well, but it's just not quite as accurate in the ranked version, so the competitive playlist is likely where you will want to be spending most of your time playing. If you want to learn more about the ranking systems and the matchmaking system and how they work with each other, I have another now slightly outdated video on this topic that I will link in the description below and put a card in the top right of your screen now. The fastest way to get to level 10 and unlock these competitive playlists is by completing your challenges, and you'll find these over on the right hand side of your screen here. If you are a new player, you'll have what is called new driver challenges here, and these will allow you to unlock some of the starter vehicles and cosmetics in the game. But once you get through all those, they will be replaced with XP rewarding challenges, similar to those found in the Season Challenges tab. If we take a quick look at those, we can see some of the things that we can try to complete, and these will award us with bonus XP as well as some of these little cases that you can open, and these will give you more cosmetic items, but we'll go into those in a future video. Okay, so now that we're in a match, I'm just going to talk you through what I'm doing and how I'm approaching it and what you can do to comfortably beat your opponents at this lower level of the game. And I'm going to do this with very, very little mechanical ability. So I'm just going to do basic jumps, basic turns and everything. I'll try not to use power slide too much and boost and everything. I'll just wait as if I am one of you. So I've just caught that. That may have been a bit advanced. You probably wouldn't be able to catch things like that at your level unless you've been very much drilling the practice sessions. We'll just make our way through this and see how we play, and we should be able to comfortably win this game with barely doing anything. So as you see there, I just kind of avoided going for the kickoff there. I'm just going to let this come back down. My teammate has managed to put that one in, so I didn't really have to do anything. I'm just kind of avoiding the chaos at this point, avoiding all the madness in the midfield, letting people ball chase, letting people go for the ball, and I will just wait and pick it up when it comes out to a position where there's nobody else. Hang back over here for a bit. So as you can see, I can see that they've missed that. So I can just send that downfield. Back off again. Got bumped, so then back out again. There's no threat on my half, so I'm just going to sit in my own half. Wait for this to come back to me. There's a ball. Let's shut downfield. Teammate is kind of intent on own goaling or something like that, so I'll let him do whatever he wants to do. I'll just sit back and wait for this, protect my net. Now some people have pushed that out, and then this ball should come nicely to me. I'm just going to boost and hit it. And I nearly scored. I'm just going to wait for this, watch my teammates flail past the ball, and I'm just going to take this downfield. Use a little bit of boost to catch up with it, not much. Now I've got a demo, but that goal's going in because he's missed the ball and hit me instead. So as you can see, I'm doing very, very little this game, and this is the case when you're at this level. You can do very little and still win games because everybody else is so intent on hitting the ball. They're probably not using ball cam, probably not taking in anything else that's surrounding them. And yeah, you've basically got free rein just to do whatever you want. So then again, somebody's missed the ball. I'm just going to hit that. I've missed the target, but it doesn't really matter. There you go again. My teammates just hit me, so I'm going to use some boost and get back a bit. Don't use that much boost because I don't need to at this level. And there we go. Somebody's just knocked that across goal. Put it off the backboard there. Nah, he's just pushed that away. As you can see, all three of them are on this side of the field, so I can just wait for this, pop it over here where there's nobody, and then just hit it again. So all I'm just doing is just hitting this ball away from my half, really, and making sure that the opponents aren't getting any traction and not being able to do anything. But as you can see, every single player is currently in that corner. So right now, I've got the upper hand because I can do anything I want from back here. So yeah, everybody else all occupying the same space. I'm just gonna get out of the way. Let it come this way. Turn around, boost into it, hit it high. Teammate should probably score this, but it looks like he's gonna put it high. I'm just gonna jump and tap that. And there we go. It's gone in again. So we're already 4-0 up. That's half the game gone. And as you can see, I've done very little in this game, and you don't have to do much. If you do whatever everyone else is doing and you start chasing the ball, then we'll just show you an example of it just now. So we'll go in here. Okay, we're just looking at the ball. We're sticking around it. As you can see, we got bumped. We're going to stick around it. We're going to go to the ball again, see what's happening here. Every single player's over here now, so if any single one of these players hits that ball away with any sort of power, then that could just go right the way into our half. So what we do, we just sit back. We'll make sure we wait until everybody else does whatever they want to do, and then we just clear it. If I just chase the ball, then all I'm going to be doing is causing an issue for my teammates. So I'm just staying back here. This ball's going to come to me, so I'm just going to drive at it. There we go, just tapped it. And tapped it again. And that's just 5-0 up already. And like I say, it's so much simpler just to stay back, wait for things to happen, and then you can just capitalize once they've actually all committed themselves to the ball and found themselves out of position. I can't stress enough how really simple it is to win games at this level. I know that sounds like I'm saying it because I'm a more advanced player, but as you can see, it's taking me no effort to win this. I'm not having to do anything particularly fancy. I am literally just driving at the ball. And as you can see here, this is our XP screen. We've gained a couple of levels there, so we're already a good way towards getting our competitive ranking thing. And as you can see there, I've scored 6 of those goals and I barely did anything. But yeah, you should get the picture from what you saw in that game. Essentially, just to summarize, when you're in a match during these early stages, don't get carried away with trying to hit the ball, just wait for it to come to you, or just wait for it to break into a space that makes it easier for you to hit it, because it most certainly will happen, and you will be in a much better position doing so, as everybody else is going to be chasing the ball around the field, putting themselves in a bad position, like you saw in that footage. So basically, do less, win more. Quite easy. Just do that at this early stage, ignoring all the chaos of the surrounding area of the ball, and that will do you really good for the future as well, as it's an excellent habit to get into for when we start getting into the more sort of advanced rotations that we'll go into later on in the series. But that'll just about do it for this one. As always, I hope this was helpful for you and that you'll be able to see what is going on around you to help you win these early games. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button and any other buttons, because they really do help with a lot with recommending my videos to other people, and also lets me see that people are actually enjoying the content. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, as I always try and respond to any questions that I receive in the comments of my videos, or alternatively, feel free to drop by one of my streams. As I said earlier, they happen every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, and there's a link in the description below, so I always appreciate the company, so come and join me in the chat there. But with all that said, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye!